Welcome to Living Vision Podcast. I'm your amazing host, Emmanuel Ame, also known as Leader. Welcome to another amazing episode where we bring diverse guests from across the continent to come discuss. There's so much that's happening out live, and then pointing you to as many young influencers, creatives, passionate young men. In this platform, we have been privileged to interview different diverse minds that has come to really bless us, and it's a huge platform that's coming out of the city of Zaria, first of its kind. It's a favorite lifestyle podcast. And again, once again, welcome on the show. To amazing viewers out there, to amazing subscribers, to the few that have been following us back to back. We see what you're doing. Thank you very much, and we hope to see more of you. And today, we're not doing less justice to what we do here as a people, as a platform. Today, I have an amazing guest. This young man is not just any talent. There's so much that I feel like the nuts we don't see. When you talk about the nuts, you just have very few numbers to call, because I don't see that we have a platform that much in the city of just the nuts generally. I think when I started this, one of my first thing I treated was challenges of entertainers and entertainment in the north. And if you agree with me today, there's just so much that's happening. There's just so much that's happening cut across entertainment, craft in the north, where we don't have the huge platforms, the bigger brands to sign all of the creatives and the young people that are coming up today. But this young man has been able to do well for himself. Very recently, he went across to share a lot of old videos, and you could see that this young man, despite being a very young guy, a very young artist, had been able to put so much on himself, and is one that's doing it across. When you say in school today, he's pulling crowds, and he has this thing we'll come to talk about very soon, where he goes to his performance with a watch, with a wall clock, like this kind of old clock, like clock. And today we have the privilege of having him on Leading Vision Podcast. I'm talking about no other person but Bright. The surname again? Ibinum. Bright Ibinum is also known as Showley Bright. Welcome on the show, guy.
Thank you, sir.
Now, you're an amazing guy. You're just doing so much. How did this even come about? Where did this start from, this journey?
Okay, I think it started, 2013/14.
Okay.
Yeah, that was when I started. Yeah. I used to be like a gospel rapper in the church.
Oh, you're a gospel rapper one time.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think 2014, I had like these big folks in town. Then like the celebrities of the town, they are gospel rappers. They are all older than me.
Okay.
And then I decided to join the team ATC Club, Alternative Christians Club. I decided to join the rapping department. So from there, being the youngest, I think I started for my church. My church, we have like 400 capacity, like members. We have like almost 400 to 500 members.
Okay.
And then
is it a modern church?
Yeah, modern church Assemblies of God.
Okay.
And then it happens to be like I became a tender president at the tender age.
Okay.
2014. So with me being a rapper, learning from the old folks controlling the town, I was able to apply that to my church, doing a lot of concerts, praise nights. So from there, it became very popular in town. Yeah.
Okay.
I was like one of the, like, when you go to my town, I just ask for truth, right? They will know me. They said the person didn't go up in town. So that was how I started from very
both either gospel or secular.
gospel. Yeah. So I was not doing secular at the time.
Sorry, before we go too far, what's the difference between secular and gospel? Why is there like a difference in it?
Gospel, I think is because of the content. But in my own case, I won't call it like secular. But the difference between gospel and secular is when you go and rap about God, talk about God, sing about God,
okay,
preach about Christ. Yeah, that's when we are dealing with gospel. And then when it comes to secular, that is when we start hearing people saying bomb bomb. You understand? Talking about love. So the difference, God preach about love, but when it comes to secular, they preach about lust. Love and love.
So which where you did?
Me, I don't preach about lust. I just do music for myself, what I feel. So I won't say it's secular, because you can't hear me say something like bomb bomb. I preach about.
You don't talk vulgar.
I don't talk about those things.
Okay.
I say things I feel in my song. So to me, I won't say it's secular, but people believe and you get.
So what will you say you draw your passion from? All of this passion, it's among all of these key guys that came to this thing, but then the music itself, what's the driving force for you behind music itself?
Music itself, like what inspires me to like talk about music.
Yes, of many things you could be doing. You could have used that popularity for something else.
Yeah.
Why music?
Music is something I love, and I feel like I've been choosing to like do that.
Do you have anybody in your family that's into any of this?
Nah, apart from my dad, I told you my grandfather is like an MC and also a musician, like popular in our town. So that is what my dad usually told me. But apart from that, nobody does this in my family.
Your family, like your dad, your mom, do they
Nah,
support?
nah. Yeah, they support me. Everybody in my family, like, they support what I do. They love what I do, especially my dad. My dad usually uses my song as his singing tone, including my mom.
Wow.
Even my grandma, before she died, she was always using my song as singing tone. Then in better sleep. So yeah.
Okay.
So everybody support what I do.
So in the north, how is it for you? Like, for north, you will not really get to pray, they really support how you dey take grind, how you dey do your stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. First off, I'm an Abuja-based artist, but because I'm schooling here, so currently I would say I'm a northern artist.
Okay.
How has it been? I think it has been cool so far. Yeah, everything is not about money at the time. Yeah, but so far it has been going well for me. And I can feel like I'm enjoying the north, like my music. Yeah.
Any challenges?
Any challenges? Now the only challenges I have is just personal challenges as an artist. So apart from that, I feel like the north is really favorable to me when it comes to music.
I think you're almost the only person that will say the north is favorable to you among the guys that I've met, because they feel like it. So you get opportunities, you get platforms, you get gigs. Wow. And then they share the connect with all these guys because
I feel like if you know what to do best, you will naturally draw attention to you. Like for instance, there was a time when I came to the I just decided to like stay low and then focus on grinding, for like 2 years, and then someone like DJ Max and then my manager here, Daniel, thank you, like they have done a lot of people for me when it comes to the notes. So somehow you not saw what I had, and then he was always calling me for a show, like always coming for a show, coming for a show, and that's how I like feel like what I am doing, So yeah.
So who will you say in this field, who are your mentors? Who are the guys that you feel, okay, I'm doing this, I want to grind and get to this level like these guys?
Okay, people like artists I look up to.
Yes.
Okay. First of all, I would say I like Fireboy. Fireboy is one of those artists that sing about love, not like lost, like talk about real love.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I think I also love Rema. Rema is like one of the artists that is so I would like put it.
How's your style?
Yeah, it's so exposed. He comes up with different styles. So creative when it comes to music. So first off is Fireboy because of his content of song. His content of songs are so rich. And then Rema, yeah. And
but I'm surprised. I thought if you talk to any upcoming artists, they talk about the Davidos, the Burna Boy, and the Whiskey. I'm surprised you didn't mention any of these guys.
No, me, I love like people I can actually relate with. Yeah, I love all the whole artists as a whole. I don't like I love this one. I love everybody. As long as you are doing good music, I love it. Yeah, that's just it.
But they just don't inspire you. They don't.
Yeah, I listen to Whiskey a lot.
So if you prefer to meet within Davido and Fireboy, you choose
Davido and Fireboy. I would choose Fireboy.
Wow, really over Davido?
Yeah, of course.
Whiskey and Fireboy.
Yeah.
You choose Fireboy?
Of course.
Like seriously?
Yeah, for real.
This is the first time I'm going to hear somebody say he's going to choose these guys, because everybody's talking about the first three or first four, the Kiss Daniels, the
Big 3 and
Big Four.
I think Rema started to be Big 4. They used
Yeah.
to be like Big 3. Now Rema started to like Big
But
4.
do you agree with me that Kiss Daniel is like the most underrated in Nigeria?
Yeah, in Nigeria, I say, yeah, Kiss Daniel is so underrated because why? I feel like
But this guy's dropping banger back to back.
Is a hit, but why I feel like it's underrated? I think like it does just have like this one beat and one pattern. Like maybe it's not inspiring to like go international, like other artists always inspiring to go international. I feel like it just feels like okay, it's calling it's Nigeria, and then it just
And it's comfortable here.
Yeah, it's so comfortable here.
Wow.
So
No, so very recently you dropped a banger, Tell Me.
yeah.
And it's been doing so much on social media at the moment. How did that come about? Tell us a little about Tell Me.
Tell Me. Okay. Tell Me, like I said, most of my songs are usually inspired by something or something that happened. So yeah, I was just home, and then I think there was a time I was like, I was crushing on someone and it was giving me a hard time. Okay. So I was like, okay, I just decided to like write from there. Yeah. Anytime I see my liver with the creamy and stuff like that.
Wow.
Yeah, when I see someone I can't be able to like speak and express how I feel. So that was how I came about the song. December I hit the studio. Thank God for Sarcaution. Sarcaution is a very good artist.
Okay.
So he came along, and then I think he usually worked on me. He worked on it for like a week. my vocals and everything. We went to the studio together and everything. So that was how I was able to record the song. That was what came about Stormy. It's a real life story. Yeah.
And then you did you dropped it like a month ago, and then you just dropped the video.
Yeah.
Tell
I
me.
dropped the song and then I took a break and then I just dropped the intro.
So hope that girl in the video is not the girl you are referring to.
She's the model actually. I played her for a job. Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Well, it's been an amazing journey for me, I would say. And then, so what's your next line after? Now you're still an undergraduate, about to round up. When you do, what should the world be expecting?
Okay, that's what I'm still dropping. I have a lot of things coming in. I've recorded a lot of songs.
Okay.
And even inside, I want to do a lot. So once I graduate, going back to Abuja, so yeah, then I can plan. But one thing about music now, it's not like you have to be in that big spot. One thing about music, the system has changed. You just have people that listen and support what you do, and you can earn your strength from that. And someone like me, I don't want to be like too much out there. I just want to like have my money. Just one
But
side.
would that come without you being out there with this real money
You can
come?
be out there, but at the same time, still reserve. I just want to like just have my money, be somewhere in Abuja, just chilling. Yeah, family. Just want to be like happy with my family.
So far, have you been able to host like maybe a listening party, something like a show that is yours that you put into?
Yeah, I'm planning to do a show this year by God grace, and that's why I've not dropped so many songs I've recorded. But I think the last time I dropped the show was 2017. Yeah, I was much younger than now.
2017 in Abuja or in
okay. And then we found out well. But here in the north, I've been planning. So I just want to like get this music place out. I'm done with Tell Me now. So I think I should be expecting something.
So of course you've heard from this amazing star that is out there in the putting. It's very few people that have this kind of mindset. Imagine if you ask me, even though I'm not an artist, I will tell you I want to ball out with the video, the Wizkids. Nasboy is doing the whole state in Nigeria, saying he's trying to get a verse from.
Trying to get a verse from
the video.
The video commented it's a setup.
It's a setup.
The video commented setup.
So that is, but then I don't think
a promotional, like that's for promotion.
For himself?
Yeah, that's for himself as well. Besides him, the video having a verse with him, I think that's also a promotional skill. Like you've been.
But then I even feel like Nas is doing well for himself. Because he had done with Two-Face, he had done with like almost all of the content creators, the huge Nollywood celebrities and so I don't even know why he has to be like your kind now will not even bother about say me the video. But if I get Fireball, we're good. Yeah. But then so far in all of this celebrity, is there any you've met that you've been maybe
celebrity?
Yeah, like artists.
No, I've not, because I have been challenged personally, like other personal bias or something. I barely go out. Not that socialized. I barely go
as an artist with your kind of craft.
Yeah, I like my space. I don't go out. Apart from being an artist, I have interest in other things there. I have skills and other things I'm chasing. So yeah, music is just something I love and passion. And yeah, something I love. So one of my challenges, I've not gone like to have entanglement with any artist in person. But soon, like after graduation, I'll be like in Abuja. I'll be this artist. And then,
so you don't even turn up in clubs in.
I don't go to where I'm not invited. Yeah.
No club. You don't invite anybody to club.
No, I don't go.
Wow, really? But if they invite you to a club, you go.
Yeah, that's if I'm going to perform.
No, I mean to just go and chill, vibe.
I don't. For now, I don't feel like there's a need for that. To me. Yeah.
No, okay. Leave you being an artist. Can you not go there for you? Just go and vibe, you know.
At the moment.
Yeah.
No, I have personal rules. Yeah. I have so many personal rules and personal ethics. Okay. So everything has their own time. When it gets to that time for me going to the club and to hang out and party, yeah, that time will come. Definitely, I want to socialize. But for the meantime, I just want to be myself. I'm still discovering a lot of things about myself, and I love that.
And I'm sure it does work well for you.
Yes, it really works well for me.
So to all the upcomings, people that are there, probably they're just lost in one way. What would you say to us, many young people that is a creative and then is just jumping everywhere? What would you say is one principle that helped you single out? Because clearly from everything we've discussed today, you're a different kind of artist. So what would you tell another young creative that's coming up? Baba, now like this, I think, and then, okay, this advice will help you go a long way, or this advice will help you get a better result. What would you say that is?
First of all, in this economy, you don't advise people anymore. Life is like the best teacher you get.
True.
I've listened to old people podcasts and they hear them say, one thing I regret is me not doing this. One thing I regret is me not chasing my passion.
Yeah.
You have nothing to lose. Chase it. Do it. You get? Just
Okay.
do what you want. Money is not an excuse for you not to do
True.
what you love.
True.
Do what you love. And then, of course, find your own unique style. Like me, I found my own unique style. Yeah, even though it's not just in songs, I have my own unique style when I go on stage and stuff. This is what people know me for, even though they don't know my name.
Yeah. In fact, coming to talk about that, you perform with a clock.
Yeah.
What came about that?
Okay, being an entrepreneur, one thing you know is that one thing that makes you distinguish from like every other entrepreneurs, you need to have a trademark.
Okay.
Trademark in business is when you have a logo or something that you can put in the face of people that when they see they cannot.
This is you. Okay.
Yeah. So that was how I was able to like came up with time, clock, work clock. And sometimes you see people talk to my DJ or my manager, be like, there's this guy I want to perform in my show. I'll be like, which guy? Like this one guy that usually performs with clock. So that makes me stand out from everybody that is going on stage, and that actually makes me unique. So that's like my trademark. And sometimes when I'm walking inside the school, you see somebody just call me like the guy with clock. The clock guy, I'm like, yo, this guy I've seen me perform. You get?
So they never hold your name, but then
that clock, that thing I'm putting to the face, you get? So yeah, God gave you 2 eyes, 2 ears, and 1 mouth for a reason. You're going to stage to perform, you're usually making use of your mouth. So people have 2 eyes, people have 2 ears, they listen more and they see more.
Yeah.
So what you put in their face or what you tell them
is what they continually see.
So not what you talk sometimes. Sometimes you just need to put a vision, that's all. So having a trademark in business, even understanding entrepreneur, anything, having a trademark is good. So when you see Eagle, you know that Eagle is risky. You see, what's it called, Mr. Ear, you know that is like Boy Spice.
Yeah.
Rema, you see Teddy Bear, you know that is Rema. So those are little signature.
Of course.
Or you call them music signature, but in business you call it trademarks.
True, true. I think sincerely you're an amazing gift, and I hope that the world hear your craft. I hope that we get to the place where we see you on screens, undeniable, doing what you do. And we hope, and then as one person that loves creatives, as one person, I really, really hope and wish and pray that I see you on the screens and I'm like, yeah, he said it. He said after screen go bust us, in on the bust us. And then please, for as many out there, please follow him. Please give us your social media handle that you can follow for your musics and everything. Please to that camera and just tell us.
Okay. Thank you guys for having me. You can follow me everywhere with Showley. My name is Showley. Type it anywhere. You can see both my songs. Anything you just type Showley. Go on Google. You see it. So yeah. So the Showley is like show. Then you add Ley. Then bright. Type it on Google anywhere. You see my song anywhere on all social media. I'm everywhere.
Okay. Yeah. Please, thank you very much. And then we look forward to having you on the craft again. And of course, he's going to be one of our guests on Talk Show with Leader on the 20th of July 2025. You can't afford to miss it so that you come and see his craft. This is a podcast, so you won't have to give us some of this craft. But hey, if you miss Talk Show with Leader, they're not going to tell you. Come and see all of this swag in performance. Come and see him sweat. You see now it's all about Fresh Boy. Come and see him sweating. Come and see that logo I told you about, and then you will be glad you did. Thank you very much for coming on the show, and we look forward to seeing you again and again. Chop knuckle, man. All right.